Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time of the day it is. You are now tuned into another episode of Talk with Tora, where I, Tora, interview Black entrepreneurs on the process of starting and maintaining their businesses and how they keep their businesses going and their ups and downs and all the accomplishments. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing owner of Gilleys Beard Care Products, Gilleys Apparel, and T.E.A. Network. And don't forget Barbara. So we have Tron here, and we're going to talk about his businesses. How are you doing today?
I am doing great.
Great. You have a ton under your belt.
Yes, it is a lot.
Yes, I'm hoping that we can go from point A to point B and we can get everything that you're doing, because I think what you're doing is amazing, and you're doing a lot of things for the community, which is always a great thing. So let's talk about which of your businesses came first, because I know you have your Gilleys Beard Care, that was 3 years old, and then you also have the T.E.A., if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
The T.E.A. Network?
T Network.
T Network? Okay,
yeah.
So I wasn't sure because it had the periods in between.
All right.
So which one did you start first?
I think I started the T Network.
T Network?
Yes.
Okay.
I started that first.
And that's like motivational speaking?
Yes.
And
pretty much it's the T Network, it stands for time, energy, and attention. Mm-hmm. And pretty much my goal is to teach and show people how to value their time, energy, attention, and put it to the right places without actually wasting it, because those three resources that once it's gone, you can't get those back.
That is so true. So is it like a one-on-one thing, or do you go to events and things like that and speak to people as a group?
I do one-on-one. I have a couple people that I do like mentor, but also I do motivational speakings, engagements, and stuff like that, just teaching people. And I also do it mostly through like my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, things like that.
Okay, I remember I did see a few things like that, and I'm like, oh, he's very insightful. We need more men out here speaking good words like this and encouraging everybody to, use their time wisely and how to go about using their time wisely.
That's true.
So how would someone go about booking you for an event or to sit down with you and to talk to you about how they can better use their time wisely?
You can actually find all my ways to meet me on Instagram or Facebook. I have it under my bio, my phone number, email, stuff like that. So you can book me. We can do one-on-ones, we can do groups, or we can you have an event. I'll be grateful if you come to that.
Oh, okay. That's so great. So what made you decide to do this? Was it because you were looking and you were just like, I need to learn how to time management. I want to teach others how to time management. Like, how did you decide to do this?
It started because at one point in my life, I was at a bad place, and I wasn't valuing my time and energy and attention. I was putting towards things, if it be job related, work related, relationship related, I was putting it towards things that wasn't yielding good fruit. So I had to evaluate, okay, where am I putting my time? Because this time I can't get back. And then my energy, who am I giving my energy to? What businesses am I giving my energy to? And then my attention. How am I expanding my attention? How am I using my attention to influence my life and other people's lives? So I just really did some soul searching, and I came up with the whole time, energy, and attention thing. I was like, wow, this is something that's really can be impactful in not just my life, but in the Black community.
Yes, I think that is very truthful because when it came to, especially with entrepreneurs too, because we have a hard time figuring out how to find that balance. And sometimes it's kind of hard to, figure it out on your own. So you do need someone who's going to, tell you okay, look, this is where your priorities are set.
Right.
So when you created this, did you have an outline of how you wanted to go about it? Was it okay, I'm going to tell them that, their time should be invest it in, certain aspects like, okay, this is how you build your business. This is how you have a personal relationship, and this is how you do, your work.
Right. I tend to break it down to whatever aspect they're coming to me, or what they're looking for. If it's business related, I breaks it down. Okay, your time. How are you putting in 24 hours? How are you utilizing your time? Mm-hmm. And then we'll break it down from 24 hours to 7 days to a month. So you know where your time and where your energy going and where your attention going. Because if you're not putting it in the right place, you're leaving money on the table. You're leaving opportunities on the table. And so many, African Americans, they go into a business aspect of things, and they haven't been coached or they haven't been taught. So they fail. And when you fail, you really can just give up on your vision. And prime example, when I started my beard care product line, I started because I wanted my beard care. Well, I was investing a lot of money in my beard, and I was like, I'm not seeing any progress. So I did research and everything, and I started using my own product, and people started asking me about my product. So once I actually came up with a good formula, I put it out there. And I'll be honest, my first 6 months, I didn't make money. And it was like, I could have easily said, you know what, this is not good, but I had to value my my time, energy, and attention. I had to regroup and say, okay, I did this wrong. I didn't put my time towards this. Or I put more energy in trying to reach local, but maybe if I push it past local and go outside my city and see if I can reach people. Or my attention, well, I put my attention just towards this one product, but I have a whole line of products. So once you evaluate yourself and you put that aspect, you're going to grow, and it's constantly changing. Yes. The next month you might have to regroup and put your time here, your energy here, and your attention there. So that's why I want to teach people out what to do with their time, energy, and attention.
Okay, so I mean that is true that it seems like you're taking T and you're putting it, your T network, and you're taking it and applying it